I'm Scott Eisenberg, the front of house engineer for Imagine Dragons. We're here at the beautiful Gorge, and we're here with the Adamson VGT.
Yep, you're gonna go up and straight to the left.
This is my 10th or 11th year anniversary with Adamson. Really excited that we got a chance to take out the new PA. Ever since the first tour, it has come off as just sounding incredibly powerful, but also pleasant to listen to. It exceeded what my expectations have been for all of the boxes that I've used. It's one of those things where once I gained more experience and kind of walked away from it, not out of choice, but out of circumstance, you go away and then you come back and you realize, oh wow, this is really great. And that's really why I keep coming back to it. We get to use it a lot in the States. We've had a bunch of really great experiences in Europe. Then you go away to the festival circuit and you're on PA du jour. The last European summer tour that we did, we had Adamson at the beginning and at the end. And it was that kind of thing where you're like, wow, the first show and the last show were definitely the best sounding shows. A lot of it can be the evenness of the coverage, getting that general power in the low end to translate through the whole venue. The clarity and the punchiness that you get from the kick drum, a lot of that's gonna be subs, but if you don't have that also in the main PA, I feel like it's just not gonna translate as well. It's not gonna be as powerful, it's not gonna hit you in the chest the same way. That's what I've always liked about Adamson. There's a lot of times where the top end in the PA can just be either just brittle or crass or piercing. Sure, you're throwing it a long distance, but everybody who's closer to the PA is just being brutalized. And I feel like with Adamson, just a pleasing sound. You're still feeling all the energy from it, but you don't want to turn away from it. It's sort of drawing you in. That was one of the things I was interested to see with the VGT, going from a 15-inch box to a 13-inch box. I was wondering, how's this gonna sound? How's this gonna translate? Is it gonna be the same? And like I said before, it really has exceeded my expectation. Sure, we've definitely gotten a chance to play with it and kind of adjust it, but even when we first started out, it was pretty much there, and we just kind of tweaked it here and there. It does have a huge range. I mean, it's a really powerful box. It can shoot and hit that far, and it has plenty of headroom and plenty of high-end headroom too. So we've just been playing with, how far do we want to shoot it? This is a really beautiful place, but kind of an interesting place to throw a PA up and have a concert. It's not just this flat field that you're going for. It's nice, to have a great system tech, but also have a PA that can throw it like that. It was really impressive to walk around to most of the places, to all the different levels of where people are going to be and feel comfortable with how everything is translating. This PA has been really impressive with the distance that it's thrown and just the clarity that it has. One of the interesting things that we noticed, it's kind of bringing the image sort of closer to you, especially in the further distances where it kind of makes those vocals stand out, feel like it's kind of right in front of your face. Those differences within the mid-range drivers have been helpful with bringing some clarity and separation between the guitar range, the vocal range, just helping sort of separate those frequencies out, focusing them a little bit more. Because we've had the chance to use PA in several different settings, it's been nice to have the option. If we need to have the cardioid, we can have it. If we don't need it so much, then we can have that full power of all that low end going to wherever we need it to go to be the most helpful. I feel like if you haven't tried Adamson before, it's just an amazing, new, different, powerful experience. It's the kind of thing where you get on it and you feel like, oh, this is what my mix is supposed to sound like. I'm not struggling to bring things together. Everything's just right there, and really it's assisting you instead of you having to fight to bring your mix together. It's definitely something that you should add. Adamson, congratulations on 40 years. I'm Scott Eisenberg, and I endorse this message.